Okay, and we are live, and it looks like hopefully you guys can see me. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I have been doing this for a month and still can't get it right. So yeah, sorry for the technical difficulties. Hey Kevin, how are you? Thanks for joining. Um, so yeah, if you were on the other live stream, don't know what I did. I was actually just watching TV with my daughter and I set up the live stream. And then when I came in the office to plug my laptop in, it just was different. So obviously I messed something up. So I do apologize that hey Mike, how are you? Yeah, human error, technical difficulties. All right. Um okay, so Kevin spoke with unemployment in Pennsylvania. They actually told me that extended benefits was not going to end December 26th. That's not true, is it? Actually, extended benefits, now I've been on every single town hall in Pennsylvania, and extended benefits, they did say in the past couple town halls that extended benefits will definitely go well into January. So hopefully, and I'll get in the details of what's going on now regarding the next stimulus package, but hopefully we'll get a little bit more details as far as them extending PEUC and PUA. But yeah, you should definitely be good for a while well, when I say a while, well into January. Um, no way. They told you extended benefits. Okay, well, also in the town hall, they did say that they will give claimants 3 weeks notice before they end extended benefits. Now, yeah, that's really weird. I don't like that at all. Yeah, you argued with them. Isn't it crazy? It's crazy when you know more than they do, right? Like, oh, it's crazy. Okay, so today's the 7th, right? Um, so if they were to end December 26th, okay, that would be exactly 3 weeks. So if that is true, then you would be receiving something in the mail stating that they were ending in 3 weeks. I can't even imagine because especially with them closing Philly for the most part, right? Um, Yeah, I think that rep was probably confused, I would imagine. Again, obviously, what do I know, right? But I know Susan multiple times did say that they were going to extend extended benefits well into January. Um, two people said that. Yeah, they obviously got it wrong. Now, obviously, they could have changed things, right? I mean, obviously, we know this stuff is subject to change, but um, yeah, I would if you get that letter. Well, bottom line is you'll get 3 weeks notice. So let's just hope that you don't get the letter and you'll keep receiving extended benefits until they decide to extend either PUA or PUC. So if you are just joining the live stream, welcome. Sorry about the other one. I had some technical difficulties and we're here now. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them and I will do my best to answer them. And then I'll kind of go over, what's going on in the news for today. And when I'm done this, because I know sometimes we run long, these live streams, which I love, but I know that there are people that don't have, half hour, 45 minutes to rewatch live streams. So what I'm going to start doing after these live sessions is just publish like a 5-minute recap video type thing. So in the event that one night you can't hang out, you can just rewatch that and get up to speed with everything. So yeah, definitely. If you have any questions, I created this channel to help answer unemployment questions. And if you're new, my family, my husband actually is on unemployment as well. So I'm just like you, in the beginning, had no clue which program I qualified for, struggled, had my issues of getting paid. So, yeah, we're all in this together. So Sean says, exhausted PUA 3 weeks ago with no more unemployment. Crazy how it just cuts off. Yep. And now nothing, no work to apply for. Exactly, Sean. It's unbelievable that they are even allowing this to go this long without any extension whatsoever. And to make things worse, and this is part of the update I was going to mention, is we were all focused on this Friday for being the day for them to have a package together because they're going to go on Christmas break. But I heard that because of the CDC decreased the amount of time that you need to quarantine, the government has decided to extend the government they're going to stay in office a week later. So while we were all hoping and expecting for a bill to be passed this week, unfortunately, it might be passed next week, which I guess, as long as they pass something before Christmas, right? That's the goal here. At least give us something. So yeah, if you haven't heard about that, the House was going to go on vacation this Friday. Now they're extending it, or they're pushing it back a week. It's crazy. Crazy. Kevin said they had a Zoom meeting. I never got a letter. Extended benefits from Red to Red is a state program. As long as the unemployment rate is about 5%, that's what I told them. Or yeah, above 5%. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good that you didn't get a letter. This is really concerning because it's bad enough that 12 million people in the United States are going to lose their PEUC and PUA benefits. And I know slowly but surely states are starting to cut off EB. And I was hopeful that Pennsylvania wasn't one of them. And like I said, I've been on every freaking town hall in the state of Pennsylvania that they held. And Susan said multiple times it was going to go well into January. And that's what I've been telling people. So yeah, let's just hope that they're wrong. And yeah, as far as the unemployment rate above 5%, there's like different criteria for that specific threshold that I wish it was as easy as just like, if it's above 5%, then they'll, then they'll keep paying extended benefits. But it's like all this nonsense. And there was one town hall that, I don't know if you recall, hopefully you didn't experience the depression or whatever we were in back in 2008 to 2010. But apparently they had put something into law that if unemployment went below a certain, or went above a certain amount, then extended benefits was going to be extended for like a long time. And unfortunately, that is no longer in law. So who the heck knows what Pennsylvania's doing at this point? Hopefully they just won't cut you off. Otherwise, it's really going to make me mad. So if you're joining and you're not in Pennsylvania, we are talking about Pennsylvania specifically, but definitely, we cater to all states. Okay. I don't want you to, if you're not from PA, because the programs are the same in each and every state. It's just the, little minor details might be a little different. So if you're in Pennsylvania, don't leave. I can still answer your question probably. And if I can't, then I'm sure someone from the community can. Let's see. Glenn, you don't need to apologize for anything. You're providing truly valuable service. Thank you. You could as well be watching a Harry Potter movie with your daughter right now and have a heart of gold. Thank you so much, Glenn. I appreciate that. No, and you're right. I'm only passing along information from what I hear, right? But at the same time, I definitely don't want to be wrong. But yeah, we can only, I don't know. I can only provide what they tell me, right? But thanks, Glenn. I appreciate that. All right, DJ keeps posting a picture of a dog. She's not in here. She was actually, I was in the other room watching TV with my daughter, and my dog was asleep in the recliner, and I came in here, and I'm like, I don't want to wake her up. So yeah, Lexi's not going to make an appearance tonight. Maybe she will when I do the recap video. Maybe she will. Okay, where was I? Okay. Kevin says, I'm hearing good things. Let's hope maybe 13-week extension on PEUC. That's what I'm hoping for too. PEUC and PUA. Let's hope that they extend both. Wyatt says unemployment will end 12/26 and not pick up until 1/1 with no retro payments. They want to extend unemployment until 4/30. Yeah. From what the latest bill is saying now is PEUC and PUA will start back December 1st and go to March 31st. So there's 4 months. And then with that would be a $300 federal boost, just like the $600 that we got back in July, except it's $300. Although, again, I'll have to look at my notes, but someone is now coming out with an enhanced bill to replicate the $908 billion stimulus package. It's a bipartisan bill, which is good because we'll have some Democrats and Republicans kind of agreeing on it. So yeah, I'll get the details for that in a little bit, but yeah, that's the last I heard was December 1st to March 31st. But of course, if they don't pass anything, then unfortunately PUA and PEUC will definitely end December 26th. So hopefully it won't. Charity, hey Charity, how are you? Did anyone else watch Governor Wolf and crew today? Oh, I found it super not helpful for him to hint that we might have another lockdown is just increasing everyone's anxiety, if you ask me. I have not watched it. I know that probably 2 hours ago, I did notice that they did upload a video to the Pennsylvania Unemployment channel, but I haven't watched it. Yeah, I know that public schools, at least in Montgomery County, were supposed to go back live this week, but we got a phone call and an email last night saying that they were going to keep everyone home. And then in tonight's board meeting, they were going to discuss whether they were going to eventually get to send the kids back or not. So it doesn't surprise me. So how can they say that, say that there's a lockdown and not pay anybody, right? And, along with that, and hopefully you guys don't mind me saying this because obviously this channel's primarily all about unemployment, the next stimulus check, answering your questions about unemployment. But I got a couple comments regarding essential workers and as well as people that need money, however, don't qualify for unemployment. So I do want to acknowledge those people. So for example, there are some people that are collecting unemployment that are making more staying home than essential workers. And I just want to thank the essential workers, again, whether you're a doctor or you're, a janitor, it doesn't matter what level, maybe you work in the cafeteria. I want to acknowledge you guys because you are what is making things run right now. And if I offended anyone, that is totally not my intention by any means. I didn't receive any hate comments or anything, but I just want to acknowledge as essential workers, as well as people that are also suffering with us during this pandemic, but for whatever reason can't qualify for unemployment that really need the next stimulus check. So I just want to put that out there. I don't mean to leave anyone out by any means. Anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that. Thanks, Kevin. Kevin says, thank you. You're an angel. I appreciate that. Now they're saying that retro. Oh, are you freaking kidding me, Mike? Now they're saying the retro is now going to be January 1st, 2021, due to the House needing an extra week. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear that yet. Unbelievable. Unflippin' believable. So why I apologize for not knowing that they were now talking about July 1st or January 1st. It makes my blood boil sometimes, you know. Some states are switching back to EB on their own to help the people. Yeah, I did hear that. I didn't do enough research to see which states were doing that, but at least they're doing something which clearly is more than what Pennsylvania is doing right now. But yeah, I'm going to have to watch the Governor Wolf video. I know it's just going to irritate me. Politicians have ice water running through their veins, right? Okay. Kelly is back. Kelly, how are you? Okay. Oh my gosh, you posted a lot. I'm gonna have to. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to read through this. Okay. PA unemployment said unemployment PUC was not ending till the end of January. Was just talking to them. They screwed up my EB. So, okay. So Pennsylvania unemployment is now saying that PEUC is not. So PEUC in the state of Pennsylvania is not ending December 26th. So I need to do some research on the Pennsylvania site because that's interesting. So that brings up a couple of questions, because if they're extending PEUC, which is great, right? What about people that already collected extended benefits? Like, do you go back to PEUC? See, oh my God, this is going to be crazy. Like, once they do pass something, this is going to be a headache for the states to code, right? Like, you know, you would hope it would just be, oh, you know, all they need to do is update a date or maybe a dollar amount. But this is going to be a nightmare because they have to account and code for every single scenario. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. Ernest, did California apply for 20 weeks? You know what, Ernest? I'm not sure what California is doing, to be honest with you. I know that they did pay, or they were paying 20 weeks of, I think you guys call it like Fed ED or something like that. But I haven't heard anything recently. You know who you might ask is, there's a YouTuber. Her name is Shelly's Millions, and she specifically does California unemployment, and she's on unemployment actually. So she would know a lot more than I would regarding California specifically, you know, for extended benefits. I'm wondering, in this extension from the new bill in government, the extension would revert back from EB to PEUC. Exactly. Like what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Again, there's going to be so many different scenarios, and guess what we're going to be doing over Christmas? Trying to decipher all the new rules of the bill. But I guess at the same time, we will be happy that there is even a bill. Oh my gosh. It's a bipartisan committee to push through a bill. They have been ignored with everything they tried. Yeah, hopefully, supposedly Mitch is on board with a bipartisan bill because, as we know, Mitch is, only supporting the $500 billion skinny bill. But I did hear today that he was on board with a bill that would be like a bipartisan bill. So let's just hope that. And I think Nancy's okay with the $908 billion because she knows that, when Biden takes office, there's going to be, more money spent. We just need something. Let's see. California needs help. I hope they did. Yeah, I know that, like I said, I know that they did extend their extended benefits to 20 weeks, whereas most other states was only 13 weeks. However, I didn't hear like if they cut that off or anything, or maybe they extended it further. I'm not 100% sure. Rock is saying, when are we getting the money? The 1st of January. When are we getting the money? The 1st of January. Unfortunately, Rock, they have not passed a bill. What we're pretty much talking about is what we're speculating, what, not just my research, but people in the community, what they've been researching, and they're kind of reporting back. What last week, we would have gotten retroed back to December 1st. However, as of now, it's looking like because they have more time to pass a bill, they're going to start paying PUC, PUA starting January 1st. Now, I do know that the Republicans are fighting for, number one, a stimulus check to go out to everyone, or the same as it did before, right? As well as they are looking to do the retro, back pay all the way back to September. However, with this new bill, it's not looking like we're going to get any sort of retro. In fact, if they're going to start paying January 1st, we're not getting much of anything. Hello from Tampa. It's going to be retroactive, the unemployment. Yeah, I guess we won't know specifically until the bill is passed. How is the weather in Tampa? My husband and I love Tampa, by the way. It was 30 degrees when I was walking the dogs this morning. But thank you for being here. Charity, it's mostly just saying that there are more cases than they thought. They would be anticipating a surge. They asked us all to wear masks and distance. Okay, yeah, right. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that by now. So, well, they need to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, I am really behind on this chat. Sorry, I need to stop talking, I guess, and just read. Okay, cool. Thanks for giving the update. So I guess they didn't really talk about anything regarding unemployment. They just decided to figures. Yeah, Kevin, me too. I would love for them to extend PEUC and then we can go on EB again. Ideally, I want them to, open up companies and we can get our jobs back. But I know, Kelly. Rent isn't getting paid. I know I did read that. Again, I have to check out my notes, but there is in this bill, they are looking to give renters assistance, and it's not specifically renters assistance. It is more on the landlord side. So the bill would help renters by helping the landlords. So I guess they would maybe give direct money to the landlords. I'm not quite sure how it would work, but bottom line is to help to make sure that renters aren't evicted. Sorry, I'm just... Okay, Margaret. I'm in DC. I was told I can apply for EB extension after the PEUC expires December 26th. Correct. As long as, number one, just make sure that DC is still paying extended benefits. But yeah, that is actually the progression is once you are done with PEUC, then you can move on to extended benefits. Now, in Pennsylvania specifically, we didn't have to apply for extended benefits. We kind of rolled over and it kind of happened automatically. So I'm not sure if you do have to apply for it in DC or if you're automatically rolled over. So definitely check that out. But yeah, as long as the unemployment rate is at a certain point, then and Washington, DC is still offering extended benefits, then yeah, you should be good to go to collect extended benefits after PEUC. New Jersey's extended PUA and PEUC. Yeah, Governor Murphy's got this down to a science. Congrats, New Jersey. That's amazing. That is amazing. Kevin confirmed. I heard Cali's good for 20 weeks Fed Ed if it's a UI claim. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. Jean, I've been on PUA, unemployment for TWC. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, since October 12th. Oh, unemployment. Okay. Are my taxes screwed for 2020? Will I have to pay back the IRS? Unfortunately, yes. And this is a question that I'm getting a lot, or that I've seen several times. Unfortunately, yes. You do have to pay taxes on unemployment, which is so stupid, right? Like, I mean, why not just either automatically take it out or, maybe I just don't get it. So yeah, unfortunately, yes, you will have to pay taxes on it. Kelly says, I want to finish this QuickBooks online certification and get off government cheese. I know, right? And if companies are even offering jobs right now, right? Like it almost doesn't even matter. My husband's been contemplating that. Like, do I try to get certified at something? Do I whatever? But it's not a guarantee, right? Like, oh, crazy. It's just so frustrating. Mike says, so many new people on here. This channel is hot now. Yeah, my channel pretty much doubled in the past 24 hours. I'm over, I think I'm like 1,300 subs, which really isn't that much, but for me, it's a big deal. Yeah, I haven't even been able, because you guys know me, like I reply to every single comment, and I went through them this morning, and then just when I thought I went through them, there's like another section that you can check, and I'm like, oh my God, I have all these to go through, which is great because that's how I learn about what you guys want. And then I for those of you that are new, I do work from home. So I have a job that I'm working. So obviously I didn't have a chance to answer any comments. So yeah, it's my goal to reply to every single comment, but I haven't been around to do that. So I do apologize. Absolutely. The taxes are going to be annoying. And someone on my channel made a comment like, I wonder if they'll do like an extension or maybe wishful thinking, but a forgiveness or something, maybe payment plan or something. Oh my gosh, this chat is, I got to get better at this chat now. How about PUA in PA? So right now, we haven't heard anything. It seems like they're talking about PEUC being extended again. But I live in Pennsylvania personally. I will definitely do my research and I will be more proactive in checking the unemployment website for changes in PEUC and PUA. Um, so yeah, I will definitely look into that. I haven't heard anything yet, specifically in Pennsylvania. Um, Gail is asking, who's in Ohio? My unemployment ends today. When will I get the extended benefits offered to me? So, Gail, what is going to happen is you're done your regular unemployment, and your next program that you will be eligible for is actually PEUC. That typically pays for about 13 weeks. Now, Ohio might be different depending on, I know in Pennsylvania it's 13. Most states it's up to 13 weeks. However, PEUC is set to expire December 26th. So it looks like you only be able to collect for 3, 4 weeks. And then you should be moved on to extended benefits unless they pass a bill that extends the expiration date for PEUC. But as far as extended benefits, it is state specific depending on the unemployment rate. So, and I'm not quite sure specifically if Ohio is still participating in extended benefits, because a lot of states have kind of retracted extended benefits, unfortunately. But I'm sure by the time PEUC expires for you, Gail, that number one, we'll either have a new bill in place, therefore we'll kind of know where you are in the progression, or we'll have a better idea of what's going on December 26th. We'll just say that. So you're good to go with PEUC until December 26th. Kelly says they were just saying a bit ago, January 1st is when it'll start. Yeah, we were in better shape last week. Why couldn't we just pass the $908 billion and then it'd be retro at least till December 1st? Can we come play in Tampa? Seriously, the weather's so much better down there. Oh my gosh. Wolf threatened harsh measures. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that actually when I'm done this, just to get an idea of what he's saying now. Supposedly there is a $4 billion loan to PA from government to help with all. It's to assist. Okay, so hopefully we'll get some of that. I don't know. You have to apply with our landlord and it pays 80% of the rent. Okay. So obviously you're talking about the rental assistance, which is good that it would pay a majority of it, but I'm sure when you apply, I'm sure it probably takes weeks, months before you're even accepted. Like, see, what they fail to understand is just because they pass a bill or they, they put this stuff in place doesn't mean that we're going to get money like the next day. Like, and that is what irritates me the most. If you are new and you're jumping on the live stream, welcome. I'm seeing a lot of people hopping on. I'm just here answering unemployment questions. I do have to hop off here in about 5 minutes. I have to take my daughter somewhere. And then what I'm going to do is come back and just do like a 5-minute recap of any changes in unemployment, just like a quick update, because obviously there are people that don't have 40 minutes to hang out on a live stream. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. Glad to have you. And I'm just trying to go through all these chats. Wait, James, I saw your comment. Where'd it go? How are you and Lexi? James, we are neighbors. We are neighbors. We're doing great. It's so cold out, but we did have a nice walk earlier, and then we played outside. Um, but yeah, Lexi's not in with me. She was hanging out in the recliner in the other room. But thank you for asking about both of us. Um, uh, did Massachusetts extend unemployment benefits? I'm not quite sure regarding Massachusetts. Um, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I can make a note and see if I can find anything on that. But off the top of my head, um, I'm not sure, and I apologize for that. Oh my goodness. Wow, I'm really behind, and I'm so sorry. I do have to get off here in 5 minutes. Um, so James, you had a question. Oh wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, all these comments, I can't keep up with them. Wait, James, your question. Oh, your end date is ending April 4th, and you're on EB right now with a balance. Once this runs out, come January 21st, when it gets started. Wait, hold on, James. I'm trying to decipher your question. I'm on EB. Okay, so you're on EB now. Once this runs out, come January 21st. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, what I recommend, let's see what they do as far as passing a bill. And James, I'm answering your question in case I wasn't clear earlier. Um, let's see if they come out with a new bill. Hopefully they will, and then it might sound like you might be put on PEUC all over again. However, once if they don't pass a bill, then what I recommend is shoot, yeah, yeah, you might be done actually collecting until that April 4th date, and then April 5th you can try to reapply with for unemployment all over again. But I mean, they're going to have to pass another bill to extend PEUC or PUA. So I'm sure that even though you will run out soon, um, you'll be able to collect on another program. So I'm pretty confident in that. And I do apologize. I do have to get off here. Um, I do go live Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm so sorry if I didn't get to your question. Yeah, so we'll reconvene tomorrow. And actually, when I'm done here, I'll rewatch this and get some of the questions. And then maybe tomorrow on the live, I'll answer some of them. But yeah, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys interacting like this because it makes it makes this so much easier for me. So tomorrow we can go a little bit longer if we need to, definitely, because I definitely want to answer your questions. So I will see you all tomorrow night, and in about an hour, hour and a half, I'll do like a 5-minute recap. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.